Hey everybody, Brian here, back at it again with episode 5 of voicing your D&D characters. Now, of course, I don't exclusively voice D&D characters. It could be a Call of Cthulhu character, it could be a Pathfinder character, an Expanse character for all I care. As long as it's a tabletop role-playing game character, I will voice it. And if you want to submit yours to me to voice, go to r/the_BMV. That should be the subreddit. We have links down in the description below, and it's going to be in the pinned comment up top. So if you're wondering where to post, go post there. And if you don't know how to post on anybody's subreddit or Reddit in general, hey, we've got a guide for that. And hey, we've got other posts on there that you can go ahead and mimic and copy, so long as you don't steal content, because that's not good. It's always okay to reword things if you're having trouble trying to word something, and it's always okay to just repost something if you need to. But that being said, go ahead and submit me some more characters. We want to hear the series continue. We've got plenty to go through, and today I'm going to try going through all 9 on our Google forum. Yeah, I've had a Google forum that I made several moons ago, not accepting any more responses, unfortunately, but we got 9 left on there, and I think I'm going to be able to have the time to power through all of them. Okay, first up we have a submission by Crassy Knoll. He's one of my moderators, and he frequents my YouTube on occasion, but he never talks on there because he's a silent but violent kind of guy. You can see the picture, I believe it's over here because I flipped it over on the horizontal frame. Hocha, hocha. Normally it'd be on my left, but that left is my right on the camera, so that's not good. With that being said, he submits Muckluck the Mountain, Hold Scarred Orc. I've never heard of that before, but they're a Pathfinder 2 character, and they are a really beefy character. I have the image up right here on my screen, and God, he looks like he's a Libre of some kind, Lucha Libre, a Mexican wrestler who's got the show and the power to go. Now, the personality is 2 words, bombastic intensity. Oh, I can feel it already. Think of any anime strongman you can think of and combine that with someone who is constantly working out and striving to improve. When at a tavern, he will be doing push-ups while waiting for his meal. When in a situation where he cannot do that, he will be doing any mental puzzle he can come up with. He believes in only becoming a better, He believes in becoming better in any way he can, much like me, who's trying to read this goddamn thing out. His ambition is to grapple Kyrgyz, the god of athletics himself, to take the final mask. He is inspired in part by Afro Samurai. Very intriguing, very intriguing. Did not make the Afro Samurai connection right away. Now, they gave me a couple quotes, so thank you, Crassy, for that. We're going to try my best orc voice. Even though it's a hold scarred orc. I don't know what the hold scarred is, so I don't play Pathfinder 2. We've got one must never stop growing in body and mind. Kyrgyz smiles upon our victory. Being weak is only cheating yourself. You must eat. Without food, you shall not grow. Feel the might of the mountain! I like that last one. Crassy, thank you for that. We're going to move clean on, but Crassy, that was a great one. All the love, man. Okay, we're back at it with Sebastian. He's back with Tenebris, a werewolf, a D&D homebrew campaign featured in 5th edition. We have a picture over there. It's a really good picture, too, and it's kind of frightening me a little bit. Kind of reminds me of Nightwolf from, I believe it's Mortal Kombat. Personality, as per usual, is, at the beginning, he's insane. But it's an act. He's actually pretty sane, but he wanted to fake it to his host. Ooh, okay, so what do we got here? This is a short story kind of as well. During our first combat encounter, Tenebris, who is sealed within my actual character, breaks free, and he gets control of Darius's body. He chuckles madly while saying, Darius finally let go of the reins. Time to start the slaughter. So all prey is all prey. He charges his first target, a PC, and misses both attacks in his frenzied rage. He was attacked by another PC and hits with his axe. Tenebris and Darius talked as Darius is hunting, and they agreed on a game of sorts. Tenebris gets control and finds a spy in the kingdom who is outside of the gates and says insanely, "My raven has found a little leak in the kingdom, I see. Now let's talk. You're going to take a letter to your master, and if it doesn't get delivered, and trust me, I will know. And I will fucking kill you in the most long and painful death I can think of." He writes the letter and hands it to the guard, who runs off to deliver it, promptly crapping his pants along the way. Well, thank you, Sebastian, for that submission. All the love, man. I really loved it, and the artwork is absolutely beautiful. Next up, we have a submission by Kirik. I believe that's how you say your name. Sorry if I said it wrong. This is also a really interesting name to pronounce. It's an Eladrin warlord. I've not actually spoken to or about many Eladrins in my time playing D&D or anything. Glemir Singolo? Glemir Singolo. He is based in D&D 4th edition. I've not seen many 4th edition characters either. And, of course, Hero Forge, not sponsored. I'm going to have to talk to them because a lot of people use Hero Forge that I know. So I'm assuming they might want to have a little connection to Daddy over here. Their personality is elegant and eloquent, so we're going to have to channel our inner asshole if we want to get this one done. I do like the Eladrins. They're kind of like they're the cousins of elves, except they're a lot better than their elvish cousins. So, I mean, there's that. If Will Wheaton's anything to go by. But that being said, we do have a small amount of stuff that we can say. Our favorite quote by Gelmir is, "Fly high with the Raven Queen." Ooh, nice. And the background is, now I'm going to pronounce the name completely incorrect, so we're going to try it one more time beforehand. Gelmir Singolo. I'm going to say Gelmir Singolo. Okay. "I am Gelmir Singolo, former prince of the Celestia Kingdom, but you may call me Sphinx Knight." Well, that was short, sweet, and lovely, and we got an Eladrin who's a warlord from 4th edition, which we never have on here, but I'm glad to have a 4th edition compatriot here, and an Eladrin to boot. So thank you, Kirik, for sending that over, and all the love. Hope I did a good job voicing your character. Next up, we have one by Twisted CJ. Thank you, Twisted CJ, for the submission, and I'm so happy, everybody. He even, or she, even gave me a goddamn way to pronounce the name. It is pronounced Suguro. I want to say Suguro. So, and if you see the avatar here, oh my god, it is so cool. I love it already to pieces. Suguro, I love you to pieces. He is a dishonored high elf samurai. Ooh, this is just so cool. Now, we have a personality. Suguro is very highly based in honor. Not Takeo level from COD, but still very high. He has a certain mysterious aura about him as he keeps a level head in almost any situation, showing almost no emotions. When he does, however, you can know that it's genuine and he trusts those he's around. He's a brand new character. I've yet to try him out, but I think I have a good idea for what he'll be saying. Ooh. I hope I can do this guy justice. Was it Suguro? Yeah, Suguro. I just want to do him justice. He's so cool already. I love him to pieces. Now, he is a high elf samurai, so he has to have a little bit of a flutter to him, but he's also, because he seems to have that Japanese-ish culture, but I don't want to do anything wrong here, but I mean, fuck it, we're all voice actors, am I right? "This is quite odd indeed. A curious individual. Let us think of this rationally. Calm and steel yourself. Have you no honor?" "This will be quite a challenge. Quite a while since I've had a worthy opponent." Oh my god, my heart is melting for this guy. Thank you, Twisted CJ. All the love. Hope I did your character some justice here. All right, next up, we have another person who's giving me pronunciations. Yay! Everybody loves those, and I certainly freaking need them nowadays. Vako, I would have said Vako because it's V-A-K-O. Thank you, Vako, for sending me this. All the love. Draco, he's a tiefling. We don't have a picture to show, so we have my lovely emote over there of Safi, or Snow, It's a snowflake that goes, curious. It's a 5th edition D&D tiefling. All right, Draco, what do we have? He's a sly and cunning figure who's always looking to squeeze more than it's worth. He loves gambling to the point where he uses a cursed deck of cards for the added risk. Ooh, okay. We don't have too many people willing to throw themselves under the bus for something cool. But all right, Draco, what do we have for lines?
Lady Luck smiles upon me. Hiya, hotshot. How you doing? The name's Draco.
Now, we could obviously go another path with it because it is a tiefling, so they are going to have a little bit of like that demonicness to them. So it's like...
Lady Luck smiles upon me. Hiya, hotshot. How you doing? How you doing?
So you could add that Resident Evil 4 merchant in there.
How you doing? The name's Draco.
Oh, I can do those voices for days. I love it. Thank you, Vaco, and thank you, Draco. Okay, so next up we have another pictureless character, and we have a friggin' name drop, Shadow X. He wants to be shouted out, I'm sure, so Shadow X Productions, I'll be nice one time. But you owe me a shout out on your channel, otherwise I'm gonna rip you a new one and make your character sound bad. That being said, Dr. Featherstone Hawthorne, another tiefling. Ooh, from 5th edition again as well. No picture, so we have my lovely emote to stand in. His crackhead energy... Oh, God, we're doing this now. His crackhead energy and unusual methods lead him to become a natural and reluctant leader from being the only one... No, not natural, reluctant leader, who can actually form a plan. He is quick to challenge anybody who cracks a joke about him, but he normally gives up fast. Imagine basically the biggest Johnny Depp mishmash of characters with the voice of Sweeney Todd. Oh, so like basically just Johnny Depp, because every character he voices the exact same. So, okay. We do have a couple of different things here, but since there's a crackhead energy to him, I'm going to do a little bit of the Sweeney Todd, like the Johnny Depp-esque voice,
but I'm going to add the tiefling to it. So the tiefling's coming back. I have no clue where I am right now. Has anyone seen my left pinky? Wait. Never mind. I have a stick, and I will use it for bonking.
Oh, I love Dr. Featherstone. Thank you, Shadow X. Remember, you owe me a shout-out, too, because you wanted me to shout your puppy out, too. But thank you. I love Dr. Featherstone, and I really want to hear more about him, so thank you very much for the submission. All the love. Next up, we got a submission by Tony Ness. What an interesting name. I like your name, Tony. Their character is Anthony, also known as Frosty. Ooh, okay. Another 5th edition D&D character with no picture, but that's fine. Oh, not everyone's an artist. I'm not, certainly, by any means. He's a gruff smartass with a pinch pyromaniac. Sounds kind of scratchy, with a small bit of a low pitch. He hates instruments and bards. Who can hate a bard? How dare you? He's a smartass who's gruff.
It's kind of a smartass.
All right. Right, we can do this. Sorry for not having a picture of him. I haven't cosplayed as him yet. Oh, you're a cosplayer too? Ooh, you owe us, man, because we got to see some cool stuff here. Anyway, he has a lot of moments where he has shined. Oh, yeah, he shined. I read that as sinned, like a smarty pants. There was a time where he had entered a forest and heard a flute in the distance. Frosty immediately said,
"If it's a bard, it's Dick. And if it's a Dick, we should kill him."
And there was a time when we had fought a bandit who was planning to rob a merchant fighter. So the fighter says,
"So, what do you want to do with him, Frosty?" "Let's take off his fingers one by one until he talks."
Here are other lines he hasn't said, but I'm planning to say very soon.
"Cast Fireball, you fool! Fireball is the solution! I hate instruments. They haunt me in my nightmares." "Ladies, chill. I'm the fairest of them all." "Yeah, you can't kill me with fire." "I control it."
I get to release my inner chaos there, so all the love to you, Tony Ness, and we definitely need to see some cosplay action. Go on our subreddit, fire some stuff off. We're desperate to see it. It's probably going to be so cool. All the love. Last and least, we have Frostbite711 on every social media. A Thrarian Shenazari High Elf Bard, D&D 5th edition. We have a lovely picture right here, and we have a personality and quite a bit of stuff to talk about here. Unlike your typical bard, he doesn't seek to sleep with everything that moves. He's a bisexual, transsexual, and doesn't try to tell people his gender until they call him a female, when he will gently correct them. Bubbly, fun-loving, curious, creative, charismatic, and kind describe this guy's personality all the well. A Thrarian is from a magical noble family who used necromancy, but he preferred to play music. He doesn't talk too much like a noble, not pompous or arrogant, and actually tends to talk with a mix of a gentlemanly as well as a friendly tone. Okay, cool, all right, that's easy enough to do. When on stage telling his backstory while I'm itching and scratching, he has no qualms about telling people his past. Greetings and salutations. My name is Atharian Shenrazari. Places a hand on his chest. I can do that too. And today I would like to tell you all a tale. Magic will not spark from my fingers because I don't have magic sparking from my fingers, but this is what he's doing in the thing. A tale of a place far, far away. I love it already. A Thrarian meeting the rest of the party during the first session. I don't know any of you guys except this guy. Taps his fist against the chest of the Warforged. Boop, boop. Speaking to the Tiefling Warlock, however, I agree with you. That dwarf guy is very suspicious. I don't trust him. Later on in the campaign, well, it looks like we shall be paying our dear creepy dwarven friend a visit. Let's hope he'll believe this information is good, so our plan is a success. Gentlemen, soft and lovely. Thank you, Frostbite711, for providing us our very last character on the Google forum. All the love to you. And there you have it, all the characters we had, -1 because it lacked enough information, and the quote was pretty hard to read. I mean, I'm not insulting anybody, of course, I can't spell for shit, but I'm just saying. That said, if you like the series, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, ring that bell, and join the Discord, and jump in our subreddit too, especially the subreddit, because we want you to submit your characters to us, and if you do, we're going to do it here live on the video. Links are going to be in the description below, and the subreddit is going to be obviously pinned in the top comment. Like always, I always try to do a proper send-off, and this time we need to do it with some extra love. 2020 is behind us, and while it's hard to do, I want each of you to work hard on leaving the past in the past. Take with you the good times and the memories and the warm lessons and, of course, the happy moments, but leave the negativity back there because that's where it belongs. So carry forth with the love and hope in your hearts because 2021 is just getting started, and it will get better. It's got to start off a little rocky, but towards the middle of the year, it will be a little bit better. So carry it all in your heart with good memories, good feelings, good vibes, and if you ever need to rant, always do so in the comments below. That being said, all the love, everyone. I will see you next time. Stay safe out there, and bye for now.